Hey, what is going on, ladies and the gentlemen? My name is Quarbit, and I will be your host today for Europa Universalis 4. Welcome back to episode 23 of our Anglophile achievement run as Great Britain. Today I decided we should do a little more war than what happened yesterday. It was a little deceiving. I guess we really only did one thing. It was kind of boring. But all we really have to do in the meantime is move some of our ships over to here, get rid of those guys. France, I think, can deal with the rest. That might also, unfortunately, mean the Anglican zealots. I guess I don't get to convert France anytime soon. But that's kind of fine, it doesn't really matter. What we have done is... yeah, we haven't done that yet. And, oh, we should charter something from here, shouldn't we? Because I have money and I like to charter things. I also don't have diplomats, which kind of sucks, so... I don't know, we'll see. Looks like Norway's gonna take a little while to get done, but overall not too bad. Not bad at all. I don't think we should have any problems with settlements. There's the one up in Canada, but I think we... yeah, we moved someone there, I think. Or... oh, maybe it's the one down here. Maybe. I don't know. Apparently some natives rose up, but I don't know where. I'll see if anything bad happens, but I'm pretty sure we have all of our bases covered. Over here, over here, over here. Yeah, no problem. These guys, I had to move back into here because they were a little bit stuck and they were black flagged, meaning they couldn't actually explore. So, as for over here, I think I'm going to get another general so that he loses the attrition problems. I think I'm also fabricating right here. I am. Okay, great. As for over here, I can grab my first... not my first claim. Okay. That would very much not be the first claim. Interesting. Alright then. No. Just Kyoto then, huh? Well, I'm surprised to see that Japan has gotten this far, but I don't like what I see here. I don't really know what that is. But this is a surprisingly early form Japan. I find that a little surprising. Okay. Right, so I don't think I actually need the spy network in Brunei right now. I'm gonna bring that guy back home so I can use him for conquests. These guys can chill. I need to... did I already redirect the course of the ships? No, I didn't. Okay, I moved them up into here. Because this is looking a little close. Oh, please don't take this. Please don't take that fort. Beautiful. Okay, we should be able to win this, I think. We have a 1-5-6-2, and they have a 2-2-2. Okay, so we don't get the crossing penalty. They will, actually. And we're gonna have a powerful shock phase, which is great. Would you guys care if I got more taxation? The West Indies? Not really. A little more tariffs never hurt anyone that bad, right? Not at all. This colony is done over in Pontianak. Great, we can start moving down this coast. Or we can even set up a colony here. Which wouldn't be a bad idea. Let's go find said colonist. I think he's over in... here, yeah, okay. Over here, he's gonna move back. Where would I want it? Probably, yeah, probably over here still. Another thing I'm surprised about is that we don't have a mission to get, like, one part of China. Although I feel like that would be a little bit evil. Yeah, there's nothing in here that talks about China whatsoever. I think that would be a little bit unfair. That would be kind of difficult to achieve. Now, I actually haven't, surprisingly, done many of the... whoa, okay, anyway. Haven't done many of the actual missions and stuff. That's because I really want to establish the trade dominance first. So we did it in the Ivory Coast. I'm not concerned about the Cape yet. But Zanzibar we also need to take more of. Stuff from Malacca also goes directly to the Cape, which is why I'm also in here. I really should also do some more stuff in India, though, because it's part of the missions, so... if I have time, that's what I'm gonna go with. If I have time so far, because I still need to set up the whole trading empire first, where less than 50% of our income is trade. I really want to increase that first, before we do anything. That might also include, say, declaring war on someone in here. The Emperor is Saxony, and no one cares, because Saxony is really small and has, like, no allies, so... I might just declare war on Holland, who has a garbage duke anyway. Just to take, like, Amsterdam or, like, Den Haag or something. Denmark, Alsace. Ravensburg. Maybe I will do that, actually. Denmark has 22,000, which isn't very much. Yeah, I'm all over the place. There's so many things I want to conquer, and yet I'm doing none of them at the same time. Which is a little bit, like, depressing. Like, I need to gather my stuff together and figure it out. I don't have a claim over here yet, but when I do, I will start in Mexico. Okay, that's good for you, I guess. Other than that, we are doing the whole colony thing in Canada, which is nice. In fact, do I actually want this here, or do I want to... I think I want to move it more to Canada, don't I? I think I'd prefer getting the colony in Canada up and going anyway. Just to start off, which would mean, that's still there. I don't actually think I have anyone to move over. Okay, I'll have to produce 3 more troops. Over in here. And then they'll go to Canada, easy peasy, no problemo. How many is it for Canada? Is it the same as America? No, I need to have 1. Really? 1 in all of Canada. Not 10, not 15, just 1. And I get this. That is so weird, okay. Colonize the Spice Islands. Ooh, claims. You don't say. I didn't even notice that. Claims on the entire island of Borneo, except for, like, well, obviously, the colonized stuff. That's kind of interesting. I'll send an actual colonist there. Apparently I didn't actually do that. These guys are hurting. That's fine, I don't care about those guys. Age of Wonders, beautiful. Apparently discovering Japan is a wonderful thing. I don't know. It's up to interpretation. They're pretty chill, though. I don't like this, though. That's uncomfortable. I do like how nice and neat this Korea is. Usually they expand and make something really stupid looking, but this is kind of nice. I like that Korea. Ryukyu's surprisingly also not dead. Interesting. Portuguese Mexico exists. Okay. And now we have conquest against Kakchikel, which has like no allies, or they do, but no one who actually cares. So I'll just start with the good old conquests over here. Conquesting Mexico is one of my favorite parts because it's just so easy. Let me also grab... Nah, not yet. Not that next tech yet. Right as I say that, I'm gonna like send some guys into the Great Abyss and they're just gonna die. That's gonna be a great time. East China coast is done. Very nice. Let me go and explore more of East China. Okay. Ooh, wow. Yikes. Restrict the non-nobility for 20 army tradition. That's not something I want to do. Or lose a stability. You see, that's what I was thinking in the back of my mind why I didn't take this yet. I was thinking I always want to keep it at 200 or more, just in case I lose a stability I can take it back. This is one of those cases, so I'm glad I didn't take anything yet. I'm just gonna make sure this area is more or less cleared out. I don't know where your army is. It's very small, but it can still stack wipe a 1k, so... How far do you expand, actually? I don't know. Level 2 fort requires 6 guys on it, but we'll get there. Did I split in 2 instead of... yeah, I did. It's a little bit embarrassing. And that should do it for that fort there. In Halifax, we have problems. No thank you. Move you guys up into Fundy. There we go. Alrighty then, these guys group up. We have more problems. Natives. Oh right, yes. Let's not have this problem now. Let's not have this problem. Again, where I just like Congo line troops in, and every time a troop moves, there's a slight chance of getting a native uprising, which just clears out the whole thing. Oh. Well, hello, West Indies. I didn't expect you guys to actually help. I forgot they do that now. Right, yeah, they're useful. I forgot about that. Right, okay. Now these guys who are chillin', let's go and get rid of the Fraticelli heretics. Ottoman separatists, I don't have anyone there, so you can have fun for a little while. None of this matters. Golden Age will come during Age of Imperialism, probably. That's when I can take most of China. Not China, India. I don't want to touch India until then, though. Too much land to take. These things in the colonies, though, hey, not bad. Where did their army go? I'm a little concerned. Because they could be coming out of the mist here, and I wouldn't even know. So, that's not fun to think about. Ooh, that's a lot of manpower, but I still have a lot of manpower still. So that's fine. You guys defeated those guys? Okay, good. I'm just gonna leave these alone, not my problem. And we'll come down to the Cape Coast. Okay, good. They're getting rid of those heretics, which is nice. If the Anglican zealots want to come down into Orléans, that's totally fine. I don't care. Probably not. It's probably not Orléans. It's probably like Orléans or something. Just like remove more letters and it just works. Okay, that's done. Let's go up into here. You're taking the capital quite quickly, actually. Okay, nice job. I should also try and colonize Panama. I'm gonna want the Panama Canal. I'm gonna take this and more admin. Sounds good. Right, yeah. The Iberians are still at it. Eventually I'll take them down, but aggressive expansion right now doesn't seem to want to let me do that, so that's fair. I did take a lot of their stuff out overseas and stuff like that. I guess they're a little bit upset about that. A few more months and I can grab the next tech. None of these would give me... Oh! Okay, innovativeness increase. That's really good. I'll take that one, actually. Yeah, I'll definitely take that one. It's a separatists shouldn't have more than like Miltech 5 or something, so I think I can take those easy. Oh yeah, you came out of the mist. Of course you did. Are you gonna win against that? Nope. You're not even gonna win against that. Oh well, you might. Yeah, they will. Okay, never mind. Never mind. I can just deal with them at some other point in time, pretty much. You're going into here, and you're locked in as well, which is nice. You guys can probably deal with these, but I'm not too sure. Attack 8, yeah, they don't have a leader either, so we should be able to win. Really easy. Yeah, because they're the exact same as, yeah, whatever. You know what I'm talking about. Same Miltech as whoever spawns them. Okay, 88%. I don't even know that half your stuff exists, but I'll take it anyway. Oh, I can't full annex. Well, that's a disappointment. This will leave you with like approximately 3 provinces, I think. That's a good enough victory for me. Now, if there's anything I learned from my last time that I invaded Mexico in the span of 30 years, it's to not invade Mexico in the span of 30 years. They tend to become rather disloyal. I remember that from my Japan Let's Play. So I don't know if the same rules apply over here. But I'm gonna say it's safe and assume so I probably shouldn't invade all of Mexico in 30 years. Maybe I'll do it over the span of 50 years or something. Just to make it a little bit slower, I guess, but the faster you get Mexico, the more money you get really quickly. Gold is still disgusting, so it's really good. Let me go and find... Oh yeah, I brought you down here, didn't I? This is like the rebel stack that goes around and just steps on rebels all over the place. Ah, God, I really do need to improve something to make my either religious go faster or anything else, really. I was thinking, like, you can get a combination of both humanist and... Actually, I don't have either. Of course I don't. I forgot about that. I want to get humanist as my next idea group. Right, that was the entire point, and I completely forgot about that because it's been so long since I made that decision. I just don't even have it yet. Then if you think about it, we've technically been doing rather okay for what's been going on. I guess, right? Yeah, I don't need to core all of this, just a little bit of it. Thank you for the free land. Now, if there's anything that's like 3 dev, 5 dev is the closest we're getting here. I can't core that, really. Oh, right, because naval range doesn't... Because naval range is 500 billion kilometers. Because of how far away we are. It doesn't technically even count that it's like right next to it, because it just doesn't work like that. So we actually do just need to core the closest 4 things. Like these, we have to core these, so we don't have a choice. There are only 4 things we can core, and we have to, or else it just doesn't work. I mean, technically we could uncore one. Yeah, I'll uncore this one. This will be done soon, so I can core this and this, which are both a little bit cheaper, so I'll uncore that too. But yeah, generally, dumb stuff. Alright. So we do have a little bit of unrest in here, so we'll deal with that slightly with those guys. You're invading Italy again. And no one seems to care. Well, I care. I'll have to take that back at some point. Or take it in the first place, actually, because I only have Albania. Which isn't even the good province. It just exists there. Okay. Cool. Okay, November's gonna roll around, then December we can take the next tech. We're still filthy rich, which is nice. Those are done, meaning yes, I can core this and this for slightly cheaper. Did I actually? I did. It just didn't give me the sound. Okay. Apparently that also improves these. But I think we're already using the cheapest cores. Everything else goes to the colonial nation, and I don't have to touch it, which is nice. I could also invade Zhu, but I feel like that's going to be a big mistake. We'll create the colony first, and then feed it whatever land we want to later. Yeah, you're going to have to stay there. Can we make another army? We could, technically, but it would hurt a little bit. So, yes, but also no. We can upgrade the galleys. Guess why not? Sure, that's fine. Noble rebels in Norway. Noble rebels everywhere. Just rebels everywhere, actually. In Reykjavik over here, too. I love having Iceland. It's so nice to have, because it does so many good things for me, definitely. It does so much for me. Okay, I'm gonna go on a limb and say they're probably gonna move towards over here. So I'm just gonna go there. These guys can repair up and then they'll go over. Right, yeah. We also have more armies to transport to different places, and we're losing money for some reason. Corruption, yeah, that's kind of it. Didn't really realize our army maintenance is so expensive as well. Good lord, okay. We're capped over here. It is actually the new year, which I should have taken the tech, but I didn't. It's quite dumb of me. We'll grab the cavalry. Latin Caracola cavalry. New idea group, which will be humanist, because religious is rather useless for us. You know, trade companies and all this stuff, it just doesn't help at all. Learned that in my Dutch Let's Play a little while ago. In fact, that was like a year ago. Oh, I feel old now. Anyways, religious unity helped me out a little bit here. Religious action, beautiful, give me more stab. I've basically just been using stability to try and bring down all my unrest as a substitute for, like, humanist and religious. Just give me some stability, it'll work out, right? Also, no longer need to be focused on military, we can focus on admin to rush through humanist, especially the national unrest is quite useful. Years of separatism as well, that's a solid, like, what is that actually? I think that's 5 unrest upon conquering on the humanist there, which is pretty good. It's actually really solid. Quite nice. Too expensive? I'd say it's a little too expensive. I don't think we'll end up losing 530 ducats of profit from this for 10 years. Well, we might. Screw it, whatever. We'll just pay the fee. I don't actually care that much. There's like the off chance that I'll end up losing too much, and I don't really want to take that off chance, so... Anyway. Let's go and be friends with, Go be friends with these guys, and then get a free 20 prestige to get it back. Also, is that Portugal? Not Portugal. Good. Okay. This, however, is Portugal, and I don't like it. I don't like that at all. Portugal, you might have to die soon. I don't know. There's a good chance it might have to happen. Hire Mamlukian officers. It's a good amount of professionalism, which I do approve of. But, it's also really expensive. And I don't care about the Mamluks. So, either way, I don't care what their opinion is, but that is rather expensive. And I still need to charter, I think, one company. I would like to get from Pasai, or from over here. Oh, Ming just apparently reclaimed that land. I think this is the first game I think I've seen since 1.29, I think, that Ming hasn't exploded yet in, which is, I mean, good for them, I guess. Charter company, can you give me literally anything for the price of like $1.50? I would love that. Oh, almost. No, okay, I'm still too poor for that. Can't buy anything. Darn it, my purchasing power is too low. Yeah, I don't like what you're doing here, actually. You're trying to steal my trade, but you can't, because there's literally one trade thing here. You literally can't take it. There's nothing you can do there to fix that. Also, yeah, sure, that's fine. Explorer's ready to go and find me some, Australia. At least the rest of it, over here. Which I also need to colonize, apparently. So, that'll be fun. Ooh, France. Religious wars. That's kind of funny. We can send troops to fight France. That's our personal union. This is dumb. This is stupid. I could just do nothing, actually. And just watch the whole thing play out. I mean, France will in the end will win. I don't want to upset France either. We'll just ignore it. Just let it do whatever it's gonna do. I think France will win anyway, so there's no skin off my nose, pretty much. Really, again? Same officers. They must be really damn good officers, because you're gonna send me the event twice, huh? Interesting. Well then. I should probably improve relations with other people, as well as I should just take these claims, I guess. Well, one of them. I'll improve my relationship with France, because they don't seem to like me very much. And as for maybe the West Indies, because they're getting kind of close to not liking me. But then there's also spy networks that I need to do, and there's my timer telling me it's time to end the episode. But I need to figure out who else I'm going to invade, because I wanted to invade Yemen. Yemen is allied with the Mamluks, so I wanted to use that as an excuse to be at war with the Mamluks, pretty much. Calay's been shipped off. More prestige in Fundy. Which actually means I finished this, which is stupid. I disagree with the fact you only need 1 in here. 5 in the Caribbean, 1 in Canada. I don't even think that counts as colonizing Canada, but you know what? I'm not a game designer. I don't care. We'll complete it for trade power abroad and trade steering, which is quite nice. Okay, done. 13 colonies can just mind their own business, because they'll just self-expand, and it's not my problem. Didn't I give you subsidies as well? Yeah, okay, so you should be colonizing 2 colonies. Which you're not. Even though you can. Okay, that's not even my problem anymore then. I sent you the money and you refused to use it, so I'm not going to send you more. More of Oceania, please, because apparently you didn't for some reason. You did, but not really. Or maybe I just didn't wait the turn that I was supposed to do. That's probably it. Okay, well let me do a couple of basic cleanup things, like getting rid of all my fort maintenances, because I don't need them. As well as maybe drilling troops, but it depends on where they are, and where, well yeah, you guys are going up into here, aren't you? And you're moving to the Outer Hebrides, which are just over here. Right on time. They should be here in just a moment, actually. Yep, just a few days. There they are. Right on time. Beautiful. Let's send these guys back up into Iceland, and then we'll increase the autonomy, because they don't seem to like that I'm here at all. Yeah, we'll increase autonomy. We converted that to faith. Let me start the next one. Oh. No. Changes to reformed. Yeah, we'll just convert that back. It's literally just right here. We'll convert that back, no problem. Also, we've been doing a lot of Anglican spreading over here, which is quite nice. And being Defender of the Faith means absolutely nothing, because I'm the only Anglican, like, actually Anglican thing on the entire planet, so... Despite what I try to do, it doesn't actually change anything. Okay, well, let's go and very quickly finish this off. And set a course, I guess. Plot a course for this troop to go somewhere else. Alright, we also need to, settle in Greenland. I forgot about that. Right, I might want to do that, actually. As stupid as it sounds. I think I will do that. This will be a very hard and harsh colony to settle, but, oh well. Apparently it'll bring massive improvements to the island of Greenland, so... Okay, cool. Okay, where do I want these guys? I don't need to be in Africa right now, except unless it's over here, which it might be a good idea to go to. Although I am at a truce with you. Yemen will bring me into war with a bunch of people. Wait, I don't have a truce with you. What am I talking about? Right, yeah. This will bring me to war with a bunch of people. The Mamluks, though, yeah. I definitely still want to be at war with the Mamluks. I think that'll be tomorrow's episode, actually. Meaning, yes, the goal is actually to bring these guys over here. I'm so confused. It said hunting rebels. Oh. I don't like what that says. Because if you move one, it says, oh, do you want to cancel the autonomous rebel suppression? Then you get a bunch and they're like, oh, they're hunting rebels instead of suppressing. Okay, I'm just weird. I'm sorry. It doesn't actually matter. These two together, though, are good enough to stand on here. No problems. Yet. There's going to be something stupid like a drought. I swear, it's just going to happen. I also don't need this. So I don't know why I had that. I also probably don't need this one either. So we'll get rid of those. I'll keep that one. It's kind of useful. And I think that's it for today's episode, actually. The timer already went. We're kind of out of time. So hopefully you did enjoy today's episode. This is Quarbit signing off. And as always, have a fantastic day. I'd like to give a huge thank you to the $1 patrons Quiet Guy and Dylan M, and the $5 patron Mez and Max, and the $20 patron Chewy Shoot. You guys are doing an amazing job helping me to push this channel forward, and I cannot possibly thank you enough.